What is up, everybody? My name is Andrew Mencher, and this is the Wisdom in Sound Show. If this is your first time in tune with us, welcome. What this show is all about is that I'm trying to bring some information and knowledge to share with you and to help you on your journey to success. If you're a musician, an artist, or any kind of creative person, this is the show for you. So I hope you can find some inspiration in what I'm saying and what I'm about. If you can, I'd love to hear some feedback. You can send me an email, andrew@wisdominsound.com. I'm also always accepting music submissions because I like to listen to new music. I like to hear what's out there. A lot of people are still making music in their bedroom, so I want to bring you guys forefront and try to get you some exposure, and it's fun for me as well. So please share this with your friends and family. Also, if you haven't yet, please hit subscribe. You could also join the newsletter, and I will deliver a new episode to your inbox every week. That is the schedule. I release a new episode usually every Thursday, but sometimes I have a special interview that I release on Mondays, so definitely check that out. Today I want to touch on a few things. One of them is actually the music submissions I've been receiving. A lot of them have been really good. I really appreciate all of them. Although, guys, what is up with the 30-second samples? How is anybody supposed to get an idea of what you're about in 30 seconds? You know, I can go onto YouTube and listen to any major artist out there, and I should be able to listen to your full music as well. I think it's a little ridiculous when an artist hide behind a brand or a product and they think that there's something already. They don't offer any information about themselves. I don't even know where the website is. Am I just supposed to assume that you're hot stuff and everybody's following you? Because if they are, where are you? And also, what is your name? What are you really trying to accomplish with a 30-second sample of your music? Do you want me to buy your music or something? I'll tell you this, I am not going to buy your music by only hearing 30 seconds of it. The way that it's going to happen is by making a real connection with people, by telling people your name, who you are, what you're about. Let them hear it through your music. More than 30 seconds, perhaps a few songs would be a good idea. Listen, you guys, I'm really passionate about what I do and what I say, and sometimes it comes out in not the nicest way, but you know what? I'm not here to fluff you up and paint the picture with rainbows or whatnot. What I'm here to do is tell you some real information, tell you some insight, and tell you what's going to work, and tell you what's not going to work as well. So it might not be for everybody, but at the end of the day, this podcast is not for everybody. This podcast is for people that want to realize their true potential, know what that potential is, and make no excuse to be the best that they can be. Now, if that's not you and you can admit that, respect. There's worker bees out there and they play their role just as well. But if you know that your role is something else and you have a bigger vision, then you have to go out and accomplish that vision, one, by representing what that vision is, and two, telling people who you are and what that vision is. So another element of the music making process and the submissions I've been getting is that I get people that tell me, oh, I've produced it, recorded it, mixed it, mastered it, and yet when I listen to it, it sounds like a demo. What I don't understand is that there's so much music out there nowadays that you can reference good music and then make your music sound like that, okay? That's actually a little engineering tip that I'll share with you guys, especially for those who want to master music. Take the best song that you know and reference that song. When you have your session open and you're mastering your song, use your reference and match your song to be just like the reference. It's very obvious when you know it's right. So please get it right. And again, if you need help, you can always email me, andrew@wisdominsound.com. I will always give you tips, pointers, try to give you advice, and genuinely steer you in the right direction. With that being said, another thing that can help you become successful is to be aware that you are a leader, whether you want to be or not. People are looking at you to get ideas for what to do, especially the younger generation. So ask yourself, what are you doing right now that if somebody was watching you, they would be inspired or they would say that they're learning something good from you? For those who have your own kids, do you really want them sitting at home when they're 36 trying to figure it out? I don't think so. The importance of strong parental guidance is essential, and I think we all can agree on that. So it's just as essential to let go of your past and do not let that define you. We all have challenges that we've been through. We all have family problems. We all have some sort of depression or anxiety. And so these things are real and these things are human, and it's all good. I've always said there's no shame in being human, just be who you are. Admit your mistakes, admit your faults, admit what you're great at as well, and you'll never go wrong. If you never lie, you never have to remember a lie. You always tell the truth and you always represent the truth. So again, authenticity is important. Transparency is very important, especially nowadays. And pertaining to what I'm saying is that you have to come correct for real. State your name, state what you're about, and show what you're about. People can see you. We live in a new world with technology, social media. Everything is out there. And if you're not out there, then I suggest you start your social media accounts right now to build your personal brand. All right, the music submission today actually comes from my good friend. He goes by Kompozart. That's Kompozart. You could find him on the SoundCloud, the Instagram, also Bandcamp. He's known more or less to be a spiritual gangsta. He comes with some deep, thought-provoking bass music, and it's really my pleasure to feature his music on the show. So this one is called Zone, that he just released via Shadow Trick Music. So I hope you enjoy this track by the psychedelic mind of Kompozart. Yeah, that track is really nice. Give thanks for that one, Harley. You could check out Harley of Kompozart at Facebook/Kompozart. He hosts a producer's social the first Thursday of every month at the Kava Lounge. So if you're in the San Diego area, definitely check that out. But that track was really nice, man. Heavy bass, atmospheric sounds, totally brought me to the next level. So I really appreciate that one. You guys, I accept any kind of music for submissions. It could be classical, jazz, hip-hop, hardcore, blues. It doesn't matter. Just send it over. Make sure it sounds good. Again, if you need to listen to a reference song, get your music to sound like that reference and then send it over. And I mean a reference like something amazing that somebody's already done that you could find all over the internet. You know, that's a beautiful thing. We have so much music nowadays that you can kind of listen to other people's styles, kind of pick apart what they're doing, and then create your own from it. That's the great thing, because since you are seeing what other people are doing, you can kind of figure out what your recipe is and what distinguishes you from the rest of the crowd. Again, this is a service-based industry. We want to provide value to people and put smiles on people's faces. That's what it's all about. If you can impact a lot of people on a grand scale and bring them something of value, then they're going to support you just the same, and the money will follow. And that's always the case. Money never leads, it always follows. I mean, the reason why relationships work in the first place is because each person can bring something of value that the other person can't bring, and they can't find it in anybody else in the world. So for instance, if you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, then you're probably with them because they provide something that nobody else in the world can. There's 7 billion people, but they're the only ones that can do what they do. And that is the case for you in your career and building a fan base or network that is going to ultimately support what you are doing. That's all I have for you guys today. So if you found any value in what I'm doing, please share this with your friends and family. Again, hit the subscribe button. You can always sign up for my newsletter. I will deliver a new episode every week to your inbox, so you could be the first to know when I release a new episode. Otherwise, I am so grateful for you guys being here. It is really my passion to build an amazing community of like-minded people who want to be the best at their craft every day and make no excuses to get where they want to be in life. That's what I'm about. That's what I hope I can show you, and that's what I hope I can inspire you to be. Again, my name is Andrew Mencher, and you are listening to Wisdom in Sound.